Turbo World Headquarters, Turbo. Happy New Year, guys. Been a bit quiet. I was away at work for Christmas, so I only just got home not long ago, and spent the weekend down at the track with Michael in the Murder Rota, aka Pew Pew. So that was his first meeting other than testing since he's put that new chassis together for that car. So we'll have a bit of a chat about his night and how he went. The Perthorican's still on the hoist, ready to go, but I've always said to Michael, I'll give you an opportunity to run that 6, and we'll bring it out at the Western Nationals, mate. So you get a few more free hits, dude, and then we'll see who gets there, mate. We'll race for it. So yeah, Bieber, how you going, mate? Did you have a good Christmas? I think you would have got a bit of turkey. Big shout out to Ray Treasure and Diana for losing their little Tanner girl today. That was a bit heartbreaking to see, mate. I know how it feels to lose one of your best mates. So yeah, thinking of you, buddy. What else can we talk about? Not much really. That thing's right to go. It's got a bit of a water leak when it got put back together, so it's leaked all over the RX-8 while I was away, and I know he'll be coming to clean that off. Don't you worry about that. But we'll talk about Michael's deal. Did 5 in the field for them. They had a Chicago shootout style weekend. Came out second qualified with 1 pass. He had 3 qualifying passes. First one off the trailer went 7:45 on a 7:40 index. So I think Errol went. I think Errol Quartermain in his Barra powered Falcon went. He went 300ths quicker than Michael. So Michael ended up on qualifying in second position. So that put him in a good spot because there was a 5-car field. He had Brad Baker in the dragster in the first round. Sorry, let me go back a bit. He had his Q1 pass and a 7:45, and then his qualifying 2 and 3 were miss hits. I'd say the clutch had a bit of glaze on it from the test day, and once it had a pass on it, it cleaned up and then hooked on him a bit too radically. So both his extra qualifying passes were miss hits. So you know he got into Q2 on 1 hit straight off the trailer. So well done, mate. So where we really needed him to shine was in eliminations, because at Chicago shootout it's the best of the best and the fastest of the fastest. So wins count and times count. So he went 7:37 in his first elimination against Brad. Drove around Brad and got a win. Then he had a free hit buy in on the second round. Because of his Q2 position, he went 7:36 in his elimination round. Sorry, in elimination 1 was a 7:37, elimination 2 was a 7:36, and he was supposed to meet Todd and Terry Stacey, who had an absolute shit of a time. They had a bit of trouble hooking the car up, did a diff change, and I think on their third run, or I think it was their first elimination. They never qualified, or they qualified 50 on the field, trying to sort out some hook issues with it. Did a diff change, and then on their elimination 1 run, I think it was against Robbie Gaykhorst in his V8 Sylvia. It blew the clutch out at about 1,200 feet. Did some RPM, I can tell you that. There's a little video and some photos that I'll hook in here. And hey, NitroSlam, we don't get a chance to see around the lanes, but I've got a funny story that I need to tell you. one of the boys tonight. How many RPM did your car make tonight, mate?
27,000.
27,000 RPM when the clutch blew up in it. So apparently you just got an SMS from Japan, from Mazda, and they want a bit of data on that one.
You can buy the front rotor of that 27,000 RPM motor for 550 bucks. Send me a PM, I'll send you the rotor.
He's going to look us up. She's going to go for sale. She is a good thing. Let you know how they went with that. So sorry, boys. Fair bit of damage, but they, you know, this isn't the first time they've faced adversity. They'll come back from that, and they're seasoned operators, and I'm sure they'll be back out chasing some points as soon as they can. They're leading the points, so wouldn't like to see them slip behind in the championship too far, but they'll get it going. A lot of damage inside that bell housing. Then we needed Mick got a free pass because they were out. He was supposed to face them in his third elimination, and we really needed him to go because a few of the boys, I think Errol and Robbie Gaykhorst, had the same amount of buys, so they all had wins, and it was really basically who was the quickest or had gone furthest under the index to get into the final. So Mick went 7:37 on elimination 1, 7:36 on elimination 2. Elimination 3 was the one that counted. We all pumped his tyres up and away he went, mate. He went 7:31 and got himself, broke his own RRSM track record for ET and speed. Mate, had a ripper. Had an absolute ripper. The wind was blowing a gale on the weekend, playing a bit of havoc, and but yeah, he got down the track and got into a final, and you've got to be pretty proud of yourself, mate. And yeah, for a first outing with only just some minor testing, really, cracker. So you got Errol Quartermain in the final, and it was a pretty rushed turnaround because they had an hour's downtime for an all down, and we basically rushed around for them, basically just turned and burned, fueled it, didn't touch the clutch. They did. They re-zeroed the clutch and away they went again, and it was a pretty quick turnaround, as fast as I've ever seen that car turn around. So got out there. I think Errol had his number a bit, and put him into stage, or went into stage pretty quickly, and got with Michael, did Michael's head in a little bit. Sorry, mate, it's from what I saw. Errol cut a 010 light, Mick went a 08. So he wasn't too far away. It's a mile in, you know, if you're trying to go quick, but I know Mick had the power to get around him, and but it bogged. So I'd still say there was a lot of heat in that clutch. And it bogged down on him, and I think Errol went a 770. He went 770, I think, in that final. Mick went 790, couldn't chasing him, couldn't catch him. And that car had been doing 760s all day, so nothing to be ashamed of, Michael. You got through. You got your first trophy for the year, mate. So perfect, brother. Onward and upward. So. Take the opportunities, mate, while you get them, and hopefully we'll be popping a 6 on the board there sometime in the future. I'd like to do it together at one stage, mate. Not only do we need to run a 6 here in Perth for the first Rotary to run a 6, we also have an opportunity, I think, to run a side by side. So you bring out the best of me when I'm running you, mate. You proved that a fair few months ago, or last year actually, when it did its first 770 chasing you. So yeah, it was good. But that's all that's been happening here. I can't really give you much more of an update other than we'll be back out for the Western Nationals, and yeah, we'll get this puppy run up. Hopefully the water leak goes away and we'll be good, and we'll see you around the traps soon. Thanks a lot.